Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show, we look back at AEW Dynamite premieres for the first time on TBS getting wrestling in nearly 20 years. Like TNT, TBS was the home of professional wrestling. Now it has AEW. We'll get to the latest as Lucha Brothers defend their World Tag Team titles against Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus in one matchup that led to some consequences that we'll get into. Also, too, Chris Jericho speaks. I don't know why they even put this on the promo. Chris Jericho speaks for the first time on TBS since 1999. I mean, that's 22 years ago. You know what? 23 years ago. Jericho wants some more attention on himself. Plus, too, we'll get to the point of Jade Cargill. She went against Ruby Soho in the TBS Championship match. Jade Cargill looking to prove something to become the TBS champion. We'll get to that, as well as the main event, the opening match of the show. Bryan Danielson versus Heyman Adam Page. Well, instant classic they had a couple weeks ago with that first round. Now they do it again for the AEW World Title. Plus, too, we can hear a lot of stuff as Triple H. A lot of his people, William Regal, gone. A lot of people gone. I mean, good God, ain't gonna be no WWE no more for no NXT. They just clean the house with Triple H people. All this more on the Pro Wrestling Show starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Ken Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling. You don't connect. Let's get started with you know what time it is. It's AEW Dynamite Ring Report. You see right here, Brian Danielson took on Heyman Adam Page. I always call him Daniel Bryan. I'm gonna keep on calling him Dan Bryan because I'm so used to it. I'm so conditioned to it because he been in WWE for so long. Well, he played against Heyman Adam Page in a match that this time laid at three judges. Paul White, aka The Big Show, Mark Henry, the world's strongest man, and Jared Lynn were set inside ringside to if the match set for a draw, these three men will have their deciding vote to see which these two men were going to leave out as the AEW World Champion. I can tell you the match was intense and stuff. We was trying to get pictures and we couldn't get pictures on time, so we're doing the show as well. But Heyman Page proved his worth. Daniel Bryan kicking his shot. Well, was looking forward to get a world title. He already got the Ring Honor title, the WWE title, every title that's available. He always tried to get the Universal title, couldn't get that. But he was trying to go for the AEW World title. Was unsuccessful. Heyman Page continued his dominance of winning the match. Plus, two, the TBS Championship was on the line as Ruby Soho made it through the finals to take on Jade Cargill, who calls herself that. You know what? Jade Cargill and Ruby Solo went the distance, and at the end, Jade's daughter was in the ringside. Jade won the TBS Championship, proving to all the naysayers that Tony Khan is focusing on diversity. He's focusing on diversity, all right. He got a black woman as a women's champion. A couple other people. So I'll tell you later. So Jade Cargill relishing the moment, celebrating her daughter and her manager, Mark Sterling. Jade Cargill with this accomplished feat, becoming the AEW women's champion, as you can see right here. Even too was in attendance JY and Snooki from Jersey Shore. They was in attendance watching this AEW closely. Oh Lord, I hope they don't get an AEW. They could be a challenge for Jay Cargill, the TBS champion Jay Cargill. She said it. She said that. You know what show? She gonna turn TBS into that. So she said what she meant, and she meant what she said. From Jay Cargill, making sure, even making her own little daughter proud of her accomplishment. Also, too, the AEW World Tag Team titles was on the line as well. As Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus went against the team of Ray Phoenix and Penta. Ray Phoenix and Penta put on a hard fight. But in the end, Jungle Boy, along with Christian and Luchasaurus, won the AEW Tag Team Championship, and they are now on top of the Tag Team Mountain. As the new AEW Tag Team titles, they had even list of contenders that could be going for the Tag Team titles. Even someone wrote, "The boy and his dinosaur are champions." So that was an amazing feat to hear that Jungle Boy finally done it, being homegrown star in the AEW. Jungle Boy doing the thing, and congratulations to Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus on this amazing feat. Also, Chris Jericho talked about what he was talking about with 2.0. They're trying to build them up to a few. We'll see that. Also, too, Serena D made an appearance. She said that her and Sheeta will go at it one more time. Serena D said she wants respect, and she's gonna take all that frustration out. Shira without her knowing. So we'll see on that. All right, that ends the AEW Dynamite Ring report. On the AEW Dynamite Ring report. Also, too, on AEW this week on the Rampage, we'll have a little SmackDown / Rampage Ring report this weekend as 2.0 with Jericho. I've been talking about Jericho. 2.0 Danny Garcia takes on Eddie Kingston and Santana Ortiz. They got a lot of history together. If you mean, Eddie Kingston and Santana Ortiz were in Impact. There's fight. Also, too, Hook, the newest sensation. Hook takes on Aaron Solo with QT Marshall and Aaron Solo's corner as well. We'll see that. Plus, too, Jake Atlas takes on Adam Cole this week. Also, too, we've been learning reports that Jake Atlas had a knee injury. You see Brian Alvarez right there saying he's waiting to see. And even more tweets right here. He just started. Jake Atlas back on the sidelines again. So, Ian too will they'll be the main event. AEW Women's Champion Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter takes on Ruby Solo and Riho. So, all these matches coming into fruition. So we'll see that this Friday on Rampage. Let's move over to Hot Topics and what's going on in the Hot Topics news. As well as this, we've been found out that Roman Reigns was supposed to be at day one to fight Brock Lesnar, but due to everything, he had COVID, so he had to cancel the match. So Brock Lesnar went and added himself into the WWE Championship match, making that match a fatal 5-way. He won the match with Big E, Bobby Lashley, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and others. Now we know that Roman will be in attendance on SmackDown this Friday, and everybody's anticipating to see what's going to happen between these two current world champions. It's going to be a rocket buster, I'll tell you that. You see right there, Roman Reigns been cleared to release. As well as this, we heard that Triple H, some of his team has been gone. Even gave us a Polsky, who was supposed to, if Triple H was in power, was supposed to be a creative booker in the WWE. But I guess that won't be happening anytime soon. It's Triple H losing power and the Khan gaining power. There's a lot of stuff going on with that. Speaking of that, we heard that William Regal got released. Scott Armstrong, Road Dogg, all of them was key members of Triple H's core team. Also, too, Timothy Thatcher got released. Steve Corino's sister, a lot of people, the dude from the Diamond Mine, he been released. Danny Burch, everybody's been released. So that's what they said about WWE. Someone make this little quote or comment about the budget cuts and stuff with Erica Dixon's face on it from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So there's a lot going on with that. It's just crazy, but it is what it is. But I think Vince got his faith into Nick Khan. And we just don't know if there's gonna be a sale on that. Only time will tell on that. So we're just gonna patiently wait and see what's going on with that. Well, that's gonna end the pro wrestling show for the AEW Rampage Ring Report / Wrestling Report. Well, we got one more thing as we can show you this. This is Ray Phoenix showing a picture of him with his disco-lated arm in that championship match that led Jungle Boy and them to win the tag team titles. Jungle Boy did give praise and say, "Hey, Ray Phoenix was a tough competitor," and you can tell Jungle Boy would be waiting. And anytime they be want to come back and challenge, we get that rematch. Yeah. How it go? So for me being Kendrick Dix, I'm gonna leave you with Ray Phoenix showing his dislocated arm in a sling. I'll talk to you this weekend for another edition of the Wrestling Show. See you later.